everybody, it's Nick Bolbach here with Troubadour Films. Today we're going to be doing something pretty cool, which is going to be experimenting around with backdrops and a treadmill and some fake cars in order to create a fake car chase scene. The reason for this is we are in the process of creating a short film for the Short Sweet Film Festival, and it is a heist film. And in heist films they have those big, expensive car chases that unfortunately we cannot lock down a highway for. So I figured what better of a time than to take you guys along on the journey of trying to create something pretty cool when it comes to the backdrop.
So what we have, we got this Mini Cooper. It was red and white. I painted it with a Sharpie marker, okay? And then I just put baby powder to do the snow. I did a little bit on this one. I just used a Q-tip to put it on. And then I put string going like a little bit past the front to keep it on the treadmill. So then we'll tape it. And then it's taped underneath. And then it keeps on going to this one and it's taped underneath there too.
Very good.
So we're gonna go upstairs and put this on the treadmill and try to figure things out. And yeah.
Are you Lou DiNardo?
Okay, so we've been looking for a little bit and might have found our back plate. I'm hoping at least. So this right here is absolutely one of those wish me luck type moments. More or less what we're going to be trying to do is we're going to try and fog up this area in order to make it look like there needs to be, like there's a car there. We're also going to be projecting this instead of what we're doing right now because it doesn't look big enough on the background in order to really make it work the way that we need to. This part looks fine. It is actually moving. The quote-unquote Kia Soul is starting to drift a little bit, but that should be fine. But yeah, we really need to make this happen. We also added some blue light, as you saw in the last shot. This is just an RGB light rod from Luxio. It has a lot of different settings on here. If you just sift through them, police light, lots of lightning stuff. There's a controller as well that comes with these lights. That's really helpful. But yeah, we're trying here.
Well,
It works.
so do you want me to describe what's going on?
Sure, what's going on, Liz?
So right now we have a treadmill. We have a sheet, just any old white sheet will do. This is like wrinkly as hell.
Well, what I was going to say, sorry, I had to bring it back to me. We were going to try a smaller screen. It does not work. You need a bigger screen or a projection, which is what we are trying to do.
Whatever you can do to fill the space, you know, that, like, we were looking at a computer screen. It wasn't going to be enough for, you could probably do it for like one car, but since we need two cars.
Right, we need the space.
Yeah, we need that.
It also just didn't look real enough. Not to say that this is going to per se, but it's going to look good. I promise, because of what we're going to be doing with it. So we'll be right back because we need to flip this video.
And right now our projector, that projector, small little one, like about $100 on Amazon. Like you can easily find it for a good price.
Right now I'm flipping the video around in Premiere. And technically speaking, you could do that in any editing program, but that's just what we're using.
more support in the middle of the string, so then it doesn't like keep on going from side to side.
I'm probably gonna try and get a better angle and then try and do a closer shot than I can.
See, actually, if it was closer to the front of the treadmill, if we could figure that out, then you wouldn't have as much of that.
Yeah,
because
the string would be smaller.
Scientifically, all that stuff, you know. Look
Yada,
it
yada,
up.
yada, as they say.
Like if you have like your load in the back of your trailer.
Wide load, as they
Yeah,
say.
you gotta have it more in the front. So we'll figure that out. This wheel is cracked. This car is messed up. So if we do have problems with it, if we have too many more problems with it,
We could go get another one.
We could go get another one, or I also have one downstairs too. It's like a VW van if you really want it.
Alright, cool.
It's looking good though.
It is looking good.
It's looking like a badass
The
shot.
results for the first test were run through are right here. We got primarily, I think, what we need for this short. So we're gonna just experiment around with it a little bit.
What I'm gonna
see
do,
what we
I'm
can
gonna just make them a little bit closer. I'm going to,
But it's working. That's all that matters in the end.
yeah, it's looking kind of like a dramatic shot.
What we want.
Yeah, and honestly, you could probably try to do it, like forward facing, if you really wanted.
That is something that we've thought about, but we'll see.
Right now, you don't. We're like the time limitations. We don't need it.
Right.
So.
Because I need to start editing this.
Well, also like it's only 5 minutes.
Right.
It's a
that's
5
true.
minute short.
Yeah.
So.
And since a lot of the shots inside of the car are tighter, so you don't see a lot of what's going on, it does end up working out in our favor in that regard.
You could cut back and forth to it and everything.
Okay, so I think we might have gotten it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see when it comes to the final results, but what's something that you feel like you learned from this experience, Lou?
Make sure that you, well, like, this is a cheap way. This is a very good cheap way that you can do it. The cars don't need to be exact, in my opinion. Like, the Mini Cooper looks enough like Kia Soul. I think that
I think it looks perfect.
It'll look fine. It's a good, cheap way. And to color something black, you just need a Sharpie. Like, it's completely fine. A snowy road is a great idea. And this also opens up, and I like the possibility of doing like 1940s car chase. You know, you can do any era if like with this, and I think that it works. It's as long as you have this setup in mind, you know, and you don't. And in the video, in the reference video, they do like a lot of the movement with the camera. You gotta choose like what you want. Now during the daytime, this is very good for a very static shot. Static shot. Because like a good wide, you get to see the scope. You don't need to worry too much about like getting close in, unless you have like a bigger truck or whatever. So I think that this opens up a lot of possibilities, and yeah, it's very exciting, and it's cheap ways. Like, we do have all the stuff already, so it might run you a bit if you don't have anything, but I think that everything could just, like this a daytime shot, I don't know, it's confirmed, it's plausible. So.
Well, let's go edit it.
No, don't drive us. We're fine.
Bacho, why are you driving the speed limit?
I lose my license the next point I get. How else am I supposed to buy liquor?
I murdered the equivalent of a men's choir. You'll be fine.
They're gaining on us.
What if your uncle had a magical goblin to do all the chores?
What?
Like his cleaning and everything.
I know what chores are.
Guys, we were set up.
How do you know?
Ben Franklin isn't usually smoking a cigar or drawing crayon.
Hey guys, it's about, give or take, 4 or 5 months later. Sometimes it does take me a little while, obviously, to get the content that we're working on out there. But all I can say is at the end of the day, what we wanted to do with this video ended up happening. We were so happy with how things turned out. I can't wait for everybody to see the short film, the Scramble, once we're ready to release it. It's currently going on a little bit of a film festival run, but it's going to be doing a couple more screenings here locally, and then we'll be ready to put it out there, along with a bunch of other content. So if you like what you're seeing here, please subscribe, because we are trying to get more consistent, or at least I'm trying to get more consistent with new tutorial videos and behind the scenes as to what I do in film, no matter what project it is. Whether it be Troubadour or the Star Wars fan film that we have coming out in the next couple of months, there's going to be a lot of Star Wars tutorial content that's going to be coming out. So if you like this video, if you like what we do here, if you want to see more amazing video tricks and stuff like that, please consider liking, comment, and subscribing. I'm Nick Mulbach, signing off.